Entrepreneur Manifestation Part 2. We're back. And this one might sting a little, because today we're diving into 3 subtle traps that keep even the smartest, most driven people from creating success. This is for entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs, brick and mortar businesses. This is for leaders, impact and heart-driven people who are doing everything right but still feel like they're hitting a ceiling. If that's you, this video might unlock exactly what you've been missing. And if you haven't watched the first video in this series, well, I'll make sure there's a link at the end of this video so you can watch it and fully understand what it's about and how powerful this is. So I highly recommend you watch the first. You can watch this video first and then watch the first one after. This is for entrepreneurs who want to manifest the next level, want to manifest a growing business, want to manifest their dream life. And also, if you're just getting a little bit of value in this video, I would appreciate if you would give it a like. And you're more than welcome to subscribe to this community. And if you want to see when there's a new video, just hit that bell. And let's dive into it. So the first one we are going to dive into from Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Let's find it. Intolerance. Let's find intolerance together here. Intolerance. Where are we? Intolerance. We are there. This is number 23, page 173. Intolerance. The person with a closed mind on any subject seldom gets ahead. Intolerance means that one has stopped acquiring knowledge. The most damaging forms of intolerance are those connected with religious, racial, and political differences of opinion. All right? Intolerance. It's one of the failures out of the 30 that Napoleon Hill mentions. One of the failures why people are not succeeding with their dream life or with their business adventure. So this one, intolerance, a closed mind is a locked future. These are so powerful. So the original insight, the person with a closed mind on any subject seldom gets ahead. Makes sense. If we are closed-minded, we will not see all the things out here. Next part of this, modern spin. If your beliefs are rigid, your results will be too. The most successful people stay open, curious, and willing to learn. This is how entrepreneurs manifest. Open, curious, and willing to learn. Some lines to use here. You can't create a new future with old mental walls. Powerful. Growth requires flexibility, not just in action, but in thinking. Comes together with the curious. Stay open and curious, be willing to grow. Every breakthrough begins with an open question. I share this again and again. Questions are so powerful. When I shifted from the old version of me, who constantly was in lack, desperation, chased money, chased success, but I didn't achieve it, and shifted into the new version who actually achieved a business with 60 people in, coaching very high-level entrepreneurs in my country, one of the things I really learned was to begin asking different questions. Power of question. Let's see here. One question for you. Take your journal out. Reflect on this. Where in your life have you already decided something is impossible? Where in your life have you decided something is impossible? Trust me. I would actually invite you to just pause the video and just reflect on this right away. Write it down, sit with it. Because I'm turning 53, and a year ago or something, I was actually falling in the trap of, because of my age, some things were impossible. That's a trap. So it's a question for you. So that was the first one. Powerful stuff. Let's move on. And see, I got a question for you. If you want to see all the 30 failure points, and by seeing these, you can reflect on where are you on your journey with your business, in your life, and which one would be great for you to shift. If you want to see all the 30 failure points, I've put together a special free document with the full list, plus self-reflection questions, plus practical mindset shifts to help you go deeper. If you want to grab your hands on this, hold on, I'll tell you in a moment how to get it. Next one, lack of persistence. Let's find lack of persistence. Lack of persistence. Where do we have lack of persistence? Here, lack of persistence. Point 9 on page 170. Lack of persistence. Most of us are good starters, but poor finishers of everything we begin. Moreover, people are prone to give up at the first signs of defeat. There's no substitute for persistence. The person who makes persistence his watchword discovers that old man failure finally becomes tired and makes his departure. Failure cannot cope with persistence. So powerful stuff. Here are my notes here. Talent starts, persistence finishes. There's one other thing from Napoleon Hill, and that is he asked the most successful people at his time, and one of the things that I remember from the book about persistence is they said something like all of them thought that it would never happen, but they kept on going, persisted. And only after that point where they thought their success would never happen, after that point, keeping going forward, after that point, it actually happened. So if they stopped at the point where their mindset, this is not doable, it's not possible, it's not going to happen, many of the successes at his time, some of them we still know today, wouldn't be there. So the original insight, most of us are good starters but poor finishers. We give up at the first sign of defeat. Modern spin. Your success isn't based on how you feel, it's based on what you finish. Every failure you see out there, 90% are people who just quit too early. So powerful stuff, so powerful stuff. We will never put on muscles. We will never lose fat. We will never get better, stronger at bench press if we just quit. We have to keep going. Tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, the years after and after and after and after and after. That's the game. Lines to use. Your dream can't outlast your doubt unless your discipline kicks in. Success isn't one big leap. It's 1,000 small steps that most people never take. Quitting doesn't make the pain stop, it just guarantees no reward. Keep doing it, the persistence. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you want to manifest your dream life, you want to go to the next level, I coach people who've been entrepreneurs, business owners with team around them for 10, 15, some for 20 years. But they were stuck. They were stuck at the level they were at. And we just have to ask new questions and then set new goals, new vision, and then keep going. Keep going. Power questions. Or question. What would happen if you finished what you started? What would happen if you finished what you started? Your business goal. What would happen if you finished what you started? Entrepreneur manifestation. What would happen if you have a clear vision and you keep going and you finish what you started? With your business, with your health, with your love life, what would happen? All right, let's move to the next one. Poor selection of a life partner. Whoa, this is a deep one. Whew. This is a deep one. Let me find this one. Let's see. I should have put it in which page it was on. Here we got it. It's number 15. It's actually here, wrong selection of a mate in marriage. This a most common cause of failure. The relationship of marriage brings people intimately into contact. Unless this relationship is harmonious, failure is likely to follow. Moreover, it will be a form of failure that is marked by misery and unhappiness, destroying all signs of ambitions. Phew. Your inner circle is your inner reality. Original insight. Most failures can be traced to the wrong partner in marriage. Intimate partnerships affect success more than we think. Modern spin. Your energy is shaped by who you share your life with. The wrong relationship will drain your vision. The right one will multiply it. Some lines to use. Love should lift you, not leave you exhausted. You don't just manifest money, you manifest the energy around you. This is all about entrepreneur manifestation. Entrepreneur manifestation. Don't ignore emotional weight when chasing your goals. And I'll share a personal story with you here. I shared this before, but when I was in my career version of me, I had a small empire with 20 properties here in my country, and I ended up with a big debt. I went to a 3-day seminar after stopping my career. I had at the time a $1.5 million debt, personal debt, after the financial crisis. At that 3-day seminar for me, which was about mindset, I got clear on my vision. But not only that, I also got clear on one powerful thing, and that was that the marriage that I was in was not helping me on my vision. It was actually pulling me down. It was a lot of negativity, a lot of stress, a lot of things that took my focus away from what I actually wanted. So on that 3-day seminar, I decided that I wanted to stop the marriage. It was something that I really felt, and we stopped. We're still good friends today, but it was the right thing for both of us. And for me, it was one of the big things that removed the heaviness, that removed what kept me down, that removed why I was in that hamster wheel of not succeeding. When I got free from that, it freed up so much energy that it helped me. I still believe today, it helped me so much to manifest my dream life, to get out of the $1.5 million debt, to create a business with 60 people, create a coaching business, and experience freedom for the first time in my life. So it's a powerful thing to be very aware and really look into. Power question. Is your closest relationship fueling your greatness or blocking it? I know this is powerful stuff. So again, I would really invite you to just pause the video here and just go through this because it is so powerful. Ask yourself this. All right, I actually just told you this story, so we're not going to do it again. These were 3 more of the 30 failures in this small video series. Want to see all 30 failure points, especially if you're an entrepreneur, especially if you want to create a business, create your dream life. If you're an impact, heart-driven person who want to live more, who want to get your message, your purpose, and just expand your reality with all the good stuff that life has to offer, I put together a special free document with the full list plus self-reflection questions and practical mindset shift to help you go deeper. And this is available inside the Manifestation Masterclass. And in that class, I guide you through how to rewire your subconscious blocks and step fully into success. You got the link here, school.com, manifestation free. I'll put the link below the video also. And there are some manifestation foundation truths, how to shift, how to become clear on your vision, shift mindset into supporting mindset, release trapped emotions, setting yourself free and get so much power. It's in there, manifestation free. It's a masterclass, and there's a whole module 1 included. It's a community too. We're just starting out, so you're more than welcome. And the next video, I am going to share 3 more failures from Think and Grow Rich, from Napoleon Hill, for entrepreneurs who want to manifest their dream life. If you want to look at that video, click here. And also, I promised you the first video. If you want to look at that, click here. Lots of love.